The woman was horrified to realize that the broke ex-boyfriend she had always looked down on was actually the CEO of the publicly traded company she had always admired. In that instant, she froze on the spot. It turned out the man had long since noticed his girlfriend's deep obsession with money. To find out how she really felt, he deliberately hid the fact that he was a billionaire CEO. Instead of living the high life, he took the initiative to interview and join the small startup company his girlfriend had just launched. At the time, her little company was badly understaffed. Not knowing who he really was, she actually treated him like an ordinary guy and assigned him to the most unnoticed entry-level grunt work. To make the disguise flawless, the man completely put aside his real status. Instead of driving the luxury cars at home, he rode a beat-up motorcycle he bought for $500 to and from work every day. But it wasn't long before his girlfriend's lack of business experience pushed the company into a dead end. It was on the verge of bankruptcy, and she was forced to think about selling her house and car to plug the holes, while creditors showed up every day demanding payment and blowing up her phone. Seeing her cornered like that, the man couldn't just stand by. He secretly stepped in, paid off her huge 2 million yuan debt, and used his connections across all kinds of industries to quietly bring several million yuan deals to her company, bringing the whole business back to life. With the man secretly backing her, her small company finally came back from the dead, started turning losses into profits, and gradually became a well-known local business. But his clueless girlfriend took all the credit for herself, arrogantly believing she had turned things around through her own ability alone. That made her ego grow even bigger. As her career took off, she completely lost herself. She started looking down on her boyfriend from the bottom of her heart, feeling that his identity as a low-level employee dragged down her image. Thinking she was above everyone else, she stopped hiding the gold-digging cruelty in her bones. She nitpicked him constantly, made things hard for him at every turn, and every word she said was dripping with contempt and disgust. No matter how hard her boyfriend worked at the company, she acted like she didn't see it. Instead, she accused him of being unmotivated. Even worse, when she went back to her hometown in glory, she absolutely refused to bring him along, claiming they weren't married and she didn't want the villagers getting the wrong idea. But really, she was just embarrassed that he was poor. Later, after she bought a private jet, her attitude toward him got even worse. Insults became normal, and deep down she was convinced that a broke nobody like him could never be worthy of someone as high status as herself. Just looking at him annoyed her. Have you been following me? It's my job. Wow, real professional paparazzi. The boyfriend, simple-hearted as ever, thought she was only getting mean because work pressure was getting to her. He kept putting up with it and never took her contempt and humiliation to heart. Until one day, she went out traveling with another man, and when she came back, he only asked a few extra questions. He never expected that would completely set her off, making her think he was trying to control her. Why do you keep pushing this? I'm your boyfriend. Don't I even have the right to ask? Boyfriend, so what? Who do you think you are? You think just because you're now the deputy editor-in-chief at the paper, that means you get to control me? You need to know everything I do? You know full well I wouldn't even care if I became editor-in-chief. Everything I've done in my reporting was for you. Then you don't have to make yourself sound so miserable.